What is mindfulness?
Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment on purpose, without judgment. It involves observing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations as they arise, cultivating awareness rather than reactivity.
What is meditation?
Meditation is a mental training practice that involves focusing your mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to develop attention, awareness, and emotional clarity. It has been practiced for thousands of years across many cultures.
Where did meditation originate?
Meditation originated in ancient India around 5000 to 3500 BCE, with the earliest written records found in Hindu traditions of Vedantism. It later spread through Buddhist and Taoist practices across Asia.
Who is considered the father of modern mindfulness in the West?
John Kabat-Zinn is widely credited with bringing mindfulness to Western medicine and mainstream culture. He founded the Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction (MBSR) program at the University of Massachusetts Medical Center in 1979.
What role did Buddhism play in the history of meditation?
Buddhism, founded around 500 BCE, made meditation a central practice for achieving enlightenment. The Buddha taught specific techniques like vipassana and samatha that remain widely practiced today.
What is mindfulness meditation?
Mindfulness meditation involves focusing on your breath and observing thoughts and sensations without judgment as they arise. The goal is to return attention to the present moment each time the mind wanders, building concentration and awareness.
What is transcendental meditation, TM?
Transcendental meditation is a technique where a practitioner silently repeats a personal mantra for 15 to 20 minutes twice daily. It was introduced by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi in the 1950s and aims to promote a state of relaxed awareness.
What is loving-kindness meditation, metta?
Loving-kindness meditation involves directing feelings of warmth and goodwill toward yourself and others through repeated phrases like, "May you be happy, may you be healthy." It cultivates compassion and reduces negative emotions toward oneself and others.
What is a body scan meditation?
A body scan meditation involves systematically focusing attention on different parts of the body, from head to toe or vice versa. It helps increase body awareness, release tension, and develop a deeper connection between mind and body.
What is Zen meditation, Zazen?
Zen meditation, or Zazen, is a practice rooted in Zen Buddhism that emphasizes seated meditation with specific postures and breathing. Practitioners often focus on the breath or a koan, paradoxical question, to transcend ordinary thinking.
What is vipassana meditation?
Vipassana, meaning insight in Pali, is one of the oldest Buddhist meditation techniques. It involves observing bodily sensations and mental phenomena to gain deep insight into the impermanent nature of reality.
How does guided meditation work?
In guided meditation, a teacher or recording leads you through a series of instructions, visualizations, or prompts. It is especially helpful for beginners who may struggle to meditate in silence.
What is mantra meditation?
Mantra meditation involves the repetition of a word, phrase, or sound, such as Om, to focus the mind and enter a deeper state of awareness. The vibration and rhythm of the mantra help calm mental chatter.
What is walking meditation?
Walking meditation is a practice of bringing mindful awareness to the act of walking. You focus on the sensations of each step, lifting, moving, and placing the foot, while maintaining slow, deliberate movement.
What is movement-based meditation?
Movement-based meditation includes practices like yoga, tai chi, and qigong that combine physical movement with meditative awareness. These practices develop both physical flexibility and mental stillness.
What are the proven benefits of meditation for stress?
Research shows meditation lowers cortisol levels, the body's primary stress hormone. Regular practice activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing the physiological effects of chronic stress.
How does meditation improve focus and concentration?
Meditation strengthens the brain's attention networks by training you to sustain focus on a single object and return attention when it wanders. Studies show even brief daily practice can improve concentration and reduce mind wandering.
How does meditation help with emotional regulation?
Meditation helps you observe emotions without reacting impulsively, creating a gap between stimulus and response. Over time, this leads to greater emotional stability and reduced reactivity to difficult situations.
Can meditation reduce anxiety?
Yes. Multiple studies show that regular meditation practice can significantly reduce symptoms of anxiety. Mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, and mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT, are evidence-based programs specifically designed for anxiety.
How does meditation affect sleep quality?
Meditation promotes relaxation and reduces the rumination and worry that often interfere with sleep. Practices like body scan and yoga nidra are particularly effective at improving sleep onset and quality.
What is the recommended way to start a meditation practice?
Begin with just 5 to 10 minutes per day of simple breath-focused meditation. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back without self-criticism.
What is the best time of day to meditate?
There is no single best time. The ideal time is whenever you can practice consistently. Many practitioners prefer morning meditation to set a calm tone for the day, while others prefer evening sessions to unwind.
Do you need a quiet environment to meditate?
While a quiet space is helpful, especially for beginners, it is not essential. Meditation can be practiced anywhere. Learning to meditate amidst noise actually strengthens your ability to maintain focus in daily life.
What is diaphragmatic, belly, breathing?
Diaphragmatic breathing involves breathing deeply into the belly rather than the chest. Place one hand on your chest and one on your abdomen. The abdomen should rise more than the chest. This activates the relaxation response.
What is the 4-7-8 breathing technique?
The 4-7-8 technique involves inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 7 seconds, and exhaling for 8 seconds. Developed by Dr. Andrew Weil, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system and is useful for reducing anxiety and aiding sleep.
What is box breathing?
Box breathing involves inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, exhaling for 4 counts, and holding again for 4 counts. It is used by Navy SEALs and other high performers to manage stress and sharpen focus.
What is alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana?
Alternate nostril breathing involves inhaling through one nostril while closing the other, then switching. This yogic technique balances the nervous system, calms the mind, and is believed to harmonize the left and right brain hemispheres.
How should you deal with distracting thoughts during meditation?
When distracting thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently redirect your attention to your focal point, breath, mantra, etc. Think of thoughts as clouds passing through the sky. Observe them but don't attach to them.
What is the monkey mind?
The monkey mind is a Buddhist term for a restless, unsettled mind that jumps from thought to thought like a monkey swinging between branches. Meditation trains the monkey mind to become calmer and more focused.
Is it normal for the mind to wander during meditation?
Yes, it is completely normal and expected. Mind wandering is not failure, it is an opportunity to practice returning your focus. Each return to awareness strengthens your mental muscle of attention.
What is the role of non-judgment in mindfulness?
Non-judgment means observing experiences without labeling them as good or bad. This allows you to see thoughts and feelings clearly without getting caught up in emotional reactions, fostering acceptance and reducing suffering.
What is mindful eating?
Mindful eating is the practice of paying full attention to the experience of eating, noticing flavors, textures, smells, and hunger signals. It helps prevent overeating, improves digestion, and enhances enjoyment of food.
How do you practice mindful eating?
To practice mindful eating, eat slowly without distractions, chew thoroughly, notice the colors and aromas of your food, pay attention to hunger and fullness cues, and express gratitude for the meal.
What is mindful walking and how is it practiced?
Mindful walking involves walking slowly and deliberately while paying close attention to the physical sensations of each step. Focus on the lifting, moving, and placing of each foot, as well as your breathing and surroundings.
What are the benefits of mindful walking?
Mindful walking combines physical activity with meditation, making it ideal for people who find sitting still difficult. It reduces stress, increases body awareness, improves mood, and can be done anywhere without special equipment.
Name 3 popular meditation apps.
3 popular meditation apps are Headspace, guided sessions for beginners, Calm, sleep stories and meditation, and Insight Timer, free library of thousands of guided meditations from teachers worldwide.
What is the Waking Up app?
Waking Up is a meditation app created by neuroscientist and author Sam Harris. It offers guided meditations, lessons on the theory of mindfulness, and conversations with leading contemplative teachers, focusing on insight-based practice.
What book is recommended for beginners in mindfulness?
Wherever You Go, There You Are by Jon Kabat-Zinn is a classic introduction to mindfulness. It offers practical guidance on integrating mindfulness into daily life without requiring any spiritual or religious framework.
What happens in the brain during meditation?
During meditation, brain imaging shows increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, associated with attention and decision-making, and decreased activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center. The default mode network also becomes less active.
What is the default mode network, DMN?
The default mode network is a set of brain regions that are active when the mind is wandering or self-referential, daydreaming, ruminating. Meditation reduces DMN activity, which is associated with less mind wandering and greater present moment awareness.
How does meditation change brain structure?
Studies show that regular meditation can increase gray matter density in areas related to learning, memory, and emotional regulation, like the hippocampus, while decreasing gray matter in the amygdala, which is linked to stress and anxiety.
What is neuroplasticity and how does meditation relate to it?
Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize and form new neural connections throughout life. Meditation leverages neuroplasticity by strengthening neural pathways associated with attention, compassion, and emotional regulation through repeated practice.
What did the study on experienced meditators by Sarah Lazar at Harvard find?
Sarah Lazar's Harvard study found that experienced meditators had thicker cortical regions associated with attention and sensory processing. Remarkably, 50-year-old meditators had the same cortical thickness as 25-year-olds in these areas.
How does meditation affect the amygdala?
Regular meditation practice shrinks the amygdala, the brain's fight-or-flight center. This structural change correlates with reduced stress reactivity, meaning meditators respond to threats with less emotional intensity.
What is MBSR, mindfulness-based stress reduction?
MBSR is an 8-week evidence-based program developed by Jon Kabat-Zinn that combines mindfulness meditation, body awareness, and yoga. It was originally designed for chronic pain patients but is now used widely for stress, anxiety, and depression.
What does a typical MBSR program involve?
A typical MBSR program includes weekly 2.5-hour group sessions, a full-day silent retreat, and daily home practice of 45 minutes. Participants learn body scan meditation, sitting meditation, gentle yoga, and mindful movement.
What conditions has MBSR been shown to help?
MBSR has been shown to help with chronic pain, anxiety, depression, insomnia, PTSD, and high blood pressure. It is one of the most researched mindfulness interventions, with hundreds of studies supporting its effectiveness.
What is MBCT, mindfulness-based cognitive therapy?
MBCT combines mindfulness practices with cognitive behavioral therapy techniques. It was developed to prevent relapse in people with recurrent depression and teaches participants to recognize and disengage from negative thought patterns.
Myth: you must clear your mind completely to meditate. True or false?
False. The goal of meditation is not to empty the mind but to observe thoughts without attachment. Having thoughts during meditation is natural. The practice is in noticing them and returning to your focus point.
Myth: meditation is a religious practice. True or false?
False. While meditation has roots in various spiritual traditions, secular meditation, like MBSR, requires no religious belief. It is a mental training technique that anyone can practice regardless of faith or background.
Myth: you need to meditate for hours to see benefits. True or false?
False. Research shows that even 10 to 15 minutes of daily meditation can produce measurable benefits in stress reduction, focus, and emotional well-being. Consistency matters more than duration.
Myth: meditation is just relaxation. True or false?
False. While relaxation can be a side effect, meditation is fundamentally about training awareness and attention. Some meditation sessions may even be uncomfortable as you confront difficult thoughts and emotions.
Myth: only certain people can meditate successfully. True or false?
False. Anyone can meditate regardless of personality type. People who consider themselves bad at meditation because their minds are busy are often the ones who benefit most from the practice.
Myth: meditation is an escape from reality. True or false?
False. Meditation is actually about engaging more fully with reality. Rather than escaping, you learn to face your experiences, pleasant and unpleasant, with greater clarity and equanimity.
What is a good posture for sitting meditation?
Sit with your spine upright but not rigid, shoulders relaxed, and hands resting on your knees or in your lap. You can sit on a cushion, chair, or bench. Keep your chin slightly tucked and eyes closed or softly focused downward.
What is the Burmese sitting position?
The Burmese position involves sitting cross-legged with both feet resting on the floor in front of you, not on top of each other. It is one of the most comfortable cross-legged meditation postures for beginners.
What is the half-lotus position?
In the half-lotus position, one foot is placed on top of the opposite thigh while the other foot remains on the floor beneath the opposite thigh. It provides more stability than the Burmese position but requires moderate flexibility.
What is the full lotus position?
The full lotus position involves each foot placed on the opposite thigh, creating a stable triangular base. It is the traditional meditation posture but requires significant hip flexibility and is not necessary for effective meditation.
Can you meditate lying down?
Yes, you can meditate lying down, and it is the standard position for body scan and yoga nidra practices. However, lying down increases the risk of falling asleep, so sitting is generally preferred for focused meditation.
What is a meditation cushion, zafu?
A zafu is a round meditation cushion that elevates the hips above the knees, making cross-legged sitting more comfortable. It helps maintain proper spinal alignment and reduces strain on the knees and lower back.
What is a mudra in meditation?
A mudra is a symbolic hand gesture used during meditation. Common mudras include the cosmic mudra, hands and lap, thumbs touching, and Gyan mudra, index finger and thumb touching. They are believed to influence energy flow and focus.
How long should a beginner meditate?
Beginners should start with 5 to 10 minutes per day and gradually increase over weeks and months. The key is building a consistent daily habit rather than forcing long sessions that feel overwhelming.
What is the noting technique in meditation?
Noting involves mentally labeling your experiences as they arise: thinking, hearing, itching, planning. This technique creates distance from the experience and strengthens awareness of mental and physical processes.
What is an anchor in meditation?
An anchor is a focal point for your attention during meditation, most commonly the breath. Other anchors include sounds, bodily sensations, a mantra, or a visual object. When the mind wanders, you return attention to the anchor.
What is open monitoring meditation?
Open monitoring, or choiceless awareness, involves observing whatever arises in consciousness, thoughts, sounds, sensations, without focusing on any single object. It develops a panoramic, non-reactive awareness of moment-to-moment experience.
What is focused attention meditation?
Focused attention meditation involves concentrating on a single object, such as the breath, a candle flame, or a mantra, for the entire session. When attention wanders, you gently bring it back to the chosen object.
What is the difference between formal and informal mindfulness practice?
Formal practice is dedicated meditation time, sitting, walking, body scan, while informal practice is bringing mindfulness to everyday activities like eating, showering, or washing dishes. Both are important for developing mindfulness.
What is a meditation retreat?
A meditation retreat is an extended period of intensive practice, typically lasting from a weekend to several weeks. Retreats often include silence, multiple daily meditation sessions, teachings, and simple meals to deepen practice.
What is a silent retreat?
A silent retreat involves refraining from speaking, and often from eye contact and devices, for the duration of the retreat. Silence reduces external stimulation and allows practitioners to turn attention inward more deeply.
What is the concept of beginner's mind, Shoshin?
Beginner's mind, or Shoshin, is a Zen concept of approaching each experience with openness, eagerness, and lack of preconceptions, as if encountering it for the first time. It prevents habitual, automatic responses and fosters fresh awareness.
What is equanimity in the context of meditation?
Equanimity is a state of mental calmness and composure, especially in difficult situations. In meditation, it refers to maintaining balanced awareness without clinging to pleasant experiences or pushing away unpleasant ones.
How does mindfulness help with chronic pain?
Mindfulness helps chronic pain sufferers by changing their relationship to pain rather than eliminating it. By observing pain without judgment or resistance, the emotional suffering layered on top of physical sensation is reduced significantly.
What is the RAIN technique in mindfulness?
RAIN stands for recognize, allow, investigate, nurture. It is a mindfulness tool for working with difficult emotions. Recognize what is happening, allow it to be there, investigate with curiosity, and nurture yourself with self-compassion.
What is self-compassion and how does it relate to mindfulness?
Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a good friend during difficult times. Mindfulness is a core component of self-compassion, as it requires awareness of your suffering without over-identifying with it.
Who is Thich Nhat Hanh and what is his contribution to mindfulness?
Thich Nhat Hanh was a Vietnamese Zen Buddhist monk who popularized mindfulness in the West through accessible teachings and books like The Miracle of Mindfulness. He emphasized bringing mindfulness to everyday activities and founded the Plum Village tradition.
What is the raisin exercise in MBSR?
The raisin exercise is often the first exercise in an MBSR program. Participants spend several minutes exploring a single raisin with all 5 senses before eating it very slowly, demonstrating how much we miss when operating on autopilot.
What is autopilot in the context of mindfulness?
Autopilot refers to the state of going through daily activities without conscious awareness, doing things habitually while the mind is elsewhere. Mindfulness practice aims to break the autopilot pattern and bring conscious awareness to routine activities.
What is the difference between mindfulness and concentration?
Concentration is the ability to focus attention on a single point, while mindfulness is a broader awareness that includes noticing when the mind has wandered. Mindfulness uses concentration as a foundation but extends to open, non-judgmental awareness.
How does mindfulness affect relationships?
Mindfulness improves relationships by enhancing active listening, empathy, and emotional regulation. Mindful individuals are less reactive during conflicts, more present with their partners, and better able to communicate their needs without aggression.
What is compassion meditation?
Compassion meditation, karuna, involves generating feelings of concern for those who are suffering and a wish to alleviate that suffering. Unlike loving kindness, which focuses on warmth and well-being, compassion meditation specifically addresses pain and difficulty.
What is yoga nidra?
Yoga nidra, or yogic sleep, is a guided meditation practice lying down that leads you through stages of deep relaxation while maintaining awareness. It is said that 30 minutes of yoga nidra can be as restorative as 2 hours of sleep.
How does meditation affect the immune system?
Research suggests regular meditation boosts immune function by increasing activity of natural killer cells and antibodies. A study by Davidson and Kabat-Zinn found meditators produced significantly more antibodies after a flu vaccine than non-meditators.
What is the relaxation response?
The relaxation response, described by Dr. Herbert Benson of Harvard, is a physiological state of deep rest that counteracts the stress response. It can be elicited through meditation, deep breathing, or progressive muscle relaxation.
What is progressive muscle relaxation?
Progressive muscle relaxation involves systematically tensing and then releasing each muscle group in the body. It reduces physical tension, lowers anxiety, and is often used as a complementary practice alongside meditation.
What is mindful breathing?
Mindful breathing is the practice of bringing full attention to the natural rhythm of your breath, the inhale, the pause, and the exhale. It is the most fundamental and accessible mindfulness technique, usable anywhere at any time.
What are counting breaths and how does it help meditation?
Counting breaths involves counting each exhale from 1 to 10, then starting over. If you lose count, simply begin again at 1. This technique provides structure for beginners and helps anchor wandering attention.
How can mindfulness be incorporated into a workday?
You can incorporate mindfulness at work by taking short breathing breaks, eating lunch mindfully, practicing single tasking instead of multitasking, doing a brief body scan between meetings, and taking mindful pauses before responding to emails.
What is a mindfulness bell?
A mindfulness bell is a reminder to pause and be present. It can be an actual bell, a phone notification, or any regular event, like a phone ringing, that you use as a cue to take a conscious breath and check in with your current experience.
What is the difference between samatha and vipassana?
Samatha, calm abiding, develops deep concentration and tranquility by focusing on a single object, while vipassana, insight, develops wisdom by observing the changing nature of all phenomena. Traditionally, samatha provides the mental stability needed for vipassana.
How does meditation help with depression?
Meditation helps with depression by reducing rumination, repetitive negative thinking, and increasing awareness of depressive thought patterns before they spiral. MBCT has been shown to reduce depression relapse rates by up to 50% in those with recurrent episodes.
What is non-attachment in meditation?
Non-attachment means not clinging to outcomes, experiences, or thoughts. It does not mean indifference. Rather, it means engaging fully with life while accepting that all experiences are temporary and not defining your identity by them.
What is a sangha?
A sangha is a community of meditation practitioners who support each other's practice. In Buddhism, it is one of the three jewels: Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Practicing with a group provides accountability, motivation, and shared wisdom.
What does sitting with discomfort mean in meditation?
Sitting with discomfort means allowing unpleasant physical or emotional sensations to be present without immediately reacting to fix or avoid them. This practice builds tolerance for discomfort and teaches that unpleasant experiences are temporary and manageable.
Can children practice mindfulness?
Yes, children can practice mindfulness through age-appropriate activities like belly breathing with a stuffed animal, mindful coloring, listening games, and short guided meditations. Research shows mindfulness improves children's attention, emotional regulation, and social skills.
What is the stop technique?
Stop is a quick mindfulness practice. Stop what you are doing, take a breath, observe your thoughts, feelings, and body sensations, and proceed with awareness. It is useful for interrupting stress reactions during busy days.
How does meditation relate to flow states?
Meditation and flow states both involve deep present moment focus and reduced self-referential thinking. Regular meditation practice can increase your ability to enter flow by training sustained attention and reducing the inner critic's interference.
What is the relationship between meditation and gratitude?
Meditation cultivates the present moment awareness that is essential for noticing and appreciating positive aspects of life. Many practitioners combine meditation with gratitude practices, such as reflecting on 3 things they are grateful for at the end of a session.
What is a metaphrase?
A metaphrase is a wish for well-being repeated during loving-kindness meditation. Classic phrases include, "May I be happy," "May I be healthy," "May I be safe," "May I live with ease." These are directed first to yourself, then to loved ones, neutral people, difficult people, and all beings.
How long does it take to see benefits from meditation?
Research suggests measurable changes in stress, focus, and brain structure can occur in as little as 8 weeks of regular practice, as in MBSR. Some studies show benefits in attention after just 4 days of brief training, though deeper changes require longer commitment.
What is interoception and how does meditation develop it?
Interoception is the ability to sense internal bodily signals like heartbeat, hunger, and emotional sensations. Meditation, especially body scan, enhances interoceptive awareness, which improves emotional regulation and decision-making.